Hope you guys are doing wonderful. Sorry I've been MIA. I did start a new job. I did, like 8 days ago. I mean, that is something to say 2 times within a 6-month period. I started a new job. I mean, I've never done that in my life. Never. In the history of jobs have I started a new one within 6 months of each other. So I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired. I'm a little stressed. I'm a little, did I say I was a little tired? Just a little bit. So that's where I've been, you guys, learning a new job yet again. But at least this time, I was only MIA for like 8 days. Last time, back in May, remember the first time I started a new job? That one took me like 13, 14 days. Okay, so we're doing better, all right? Is it better that I have a new job again? No, but it's okay. Moving past it. So what do we have today, you guys? We have ODEN'S Eye. Yes, this guy right here. Hello, how are we? Look at this nice box. This is a beautiful box. It really is. You know, don't throw these things away, okay? They're really cute. Hi, Nelly. How are you? You new job. Let's see. Something about getting better. Well, I mean, I just started 8 days ago. I'm not going to say what I'm doing because right now I'm mentally taking it all in. Let's just say I took like 20 steps backwards from where I was. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, it's good. I mean, at least I have a job, right? That's it. We have to find the blessings in everything, even when it's hard. You got to find them. Okay, so yeah, there's like a silver lining. Okay. Anyway, this right here, you guys, this is a new. It's fairly new. This is an Indy Brand ODEN'S Eye. I did not purchase this myself. I'm thirsty all of a sudden. I'm so sorry. So what happens when you're live? Things happen to you when you're live. One second. I'm parched. I'm parched and my lips are cracked and I need water. But is this water? No, it's not. Moving on. Anyway, this I did not buy myself. This was sent to me to review for a subscriber of mine who wishes to stay anonymous. So I respect their wishes. Sometimes I get sent products from subscribers. Sometimes they want to be known. Sometimes they don't. But this is actually hers. She just wants me to review it for her. So I'm here for you, girl. So anyway, this is an Indy brand. Like I said, I did not know of them personally myself because there's so many Indy brands, you guys. There's millions and millions of them. And Indy brand just means independently owned. You know, they're starting out fresh. They're new. Oh, you got your first BoxyCharm. Great, Nelly. I'm so glad. I hope you liked it. So she wants me to review this for her. And this is actually one of 3. So ODEN'S Eye did do a collaboration with 3 different influencers. And the one that this particular shadow palette is the collaboration with the Fancy Face. And I don't know her either, but she is here on YouTube. So I'll definitely link her down in my description box below in a few hours. Okay, you already know how this goes. It's a live video. It takes me some time to finish the video and set all that nonsense up. Okay, so later in a few hours, I'll have this young lady who did this collaboration. I'll have her YouTube link down below. They don't know who I am, you guys. I'm just reviewing the product for them. But there are 2 other influencers that are also on YouTube. I think one's named Tina and one's named Annette. These are like pictures like to represent them. This one represents the Fancy Face girl. Yes, that's her. And if I'm not mistaken, maybe Tina is her name. I'm not sure. I don't want to botch this whole thing up. But there's 3 total that did a collab with ODEN'S Eye. Okay, did I ruin the whole thing? The whole intro is all jacked? It is, but we're live, so we're going to go with it. So anyhow, I have heard good things. Okay, I did a little bit of reviewing, and we're just going to open this guy up right here. Really nice, beautiful. We got some colors going on. I love the detail. Attention to detail, you guys. It's important. It is, okay? Just saying, if I ever create something, I need to have details. Anyway, in the box itself, I'm going to tell you, this little baby right here was packaged very, very well. I'm going to show you how well, okay? Good thing I didn't open it, you know, all on camera. It was packaged in all this. All this right here was for this one little guy. They want to make sure that it's not damaged. And hooray to them because they paid a lot of attention to detail. So yeah, it wasn't 1 bubble wrap or just 2. It was 3. Oh yes, 3 bubble wraps. 3. You heard me right. Anyway, but also in the box, besides the palette that's in here, is also your little card. I love cards, right? Why? We throw them away. It's still, I love them. Your little card right here. And this just gives you like a little tiny, you know, background to what's in there and the influencers that made the collaborations with them. So let's just fix whatever I ruined. It was the fancy face. Oh, her name is Tina, and then the other one's name is Annette, and then another one's name is Judy. So yeah, those are 3 ladies that did collaborations with this brand. Also in here, look at this. There's one more thing in here. This is pretty neat. I don't want to really open it because this is not mine. Again, I have to send this back to the young lady who asked me to review it for her. But there is a, let's put this down. Hold on one second. There is, it's like a scarf or well, it's not a handkerchief. It's like a scarf, and it's really long and large. And I guess it's just to represent her little collab deal right here, and it's actually really pretty. So I saw her open it. I saw the lady who did this actual collaboration, the fancy face. So if you want to take a look at her after this video, don't do it now, okay? Do it after this video, and then she'll show you, because she opens this up and it's like pretty large, so you can like put it on your wall, or you can use it around your neck. Do whatever you want with it, okay? Whatever you want. The world is your oyster. But anyway, that's really neat that they put that in there. So it's kind of silky, and I saw her open it. But we will not be opening this today, okay? Put it back. Put it back. Notice I didn't throw it. Usually just throw everything. So, all right, you guys, we're going to get into this. We're going to swatch it for you. Really cute packaging right here. They did a lot of nice little shimmery going on, representation of the young lady right here. And it is in a little sleeve. I'm not going to throw it. Don't worry. Putting it nicely. And then we're going to open this guy up right here. And I want to be careful because I do think there is a, yes, there's a little protective plastic on here, which is great. You don't want to have your shadows everywhere. Keep them in the pan. So we've got that right there. I'm going to leave that on there. It is taped, so that's actually different. Normally they just slide right the heck out. But we're going to show you, look at these guys. Ready? Star of the show. Bam. And it has a mirror. It's nice with a mirror. I know I like mirrors. Anyway, so here are all the lovely. So I think you have like 5 matte. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 matte, and the rest are shimmers. So I do believe the shimmers overtake the matte, which is not always my favorite preference. Why is this? Because I feel like you need more transitional shades in order to, you know, produce the kind of eye looks that I like to do. Now, we're all different, you guys. We're all different. You might like to have like shimmer all across the lid. Do you, boo? Do you? That's what artistry is about, okay? But me personally, I prefer to have a few more mattes than shimmers, but they're really actually nice. So these are freshly, not touched, brand new. I'm going to go ahead and touch them for you now, okay? And we're going to do some swatches. We like swatches, don't we? How are you guys doing, whoever's here? Give me some feedback. I know Nelly said that she got her BoxyCharm in. Hope everybody's doing great. We're going to start with this guy right here. It's like a purpley eggplant kind of color, and this one is called Star Apple. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go kind of like down the row this way and just put them on my arm, and then I'll just read you the names after they're on the arm, because we're live and we want to try to make this condensed instead of 2 hours. Okay? All right. So first one we're going to do is Star Apple. And there we are right there. Pop that right here. And that's really deep. It's a very deep, it kind of relates more like almost black on the camera, but it is like an eggplant purpley shade. Okay? All right. Next one we have is called Red Hills. And that's like a rustic kind of red right there. We're going to pop that one right here. And they are very rich in pigment, as you can see. So looking good so far. We're looking good. Next one we have is Feathers. This is the first shimmer shade. That is actually really pretty. That's a nice pop of green. Kind of goes with the green back here. Hello, hi. Oh, it's cute. Okay, enough of that. Oh, look at that. Now that really came out really good. So that has a lot of promise to it. Next shade we have is going to be a blue matte. This one is called Lagoon. Super duper dark. We got some darkness going on in here. Pop that right here. There we go. And then we have a mess. That's what we have next. Okay. Do we have a secretary around? Never. We never do. But I need, it's okay. I've got pajamas. I don't need anything. We got pajamas. We're going to work it out. Just get off the color. So at least you know that they're nice and pigmented, okay? Because they're still on. Yeah, one more second. Let's try it. Okay. All right. Next guy we have is another shimmer. This is calling my name. This is called Tropics right here. I like these turquoisey, tealy, greenish blue shades. I like them. I'm going to put that one right here. Let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, really nice. Super duper nice. I'm liking that. Okay. So next one is going to be called Swallowtail. This one is more gritty. So this one, it's right here. This guy that I just swatched felt more smoother. That was smoother as well. This one has a little bit more grit to it. It's got a little bit more to it, you know? So let's see how this one swatches. Oh, that's like a nice copper color for you right there. Then the next guy we have is another purpley color. It's called Hummingbird. Okay, that one feels a little gritty as well. There it is right there. Really beautiful. I mean, these are very pigmented, as I can see right now. We're doing this all together, all live. I have not touched these ahead of time. So yeah, this is coming out really nice. Then we have next to that one, another shimmery shade, which is called, what are you called, guy? You're blending in. Beach Sands. So let me try to wipe off the fingers again. You love the colors, Nelly? Aren't they nice and bright? They look pretty bright to me. So let's see, Beach Sands. That one also feels a little gritty too. It's kind of like a champagne color. Yeah, that one's more of like a champagne-y shade. Let's get a little bit more. Just give it a nice pop in your face right now. Okay, that's what we're here for. We're here to pop in your face. Not in a bad way though, in a good way. That looks a little better for you right there. And then we have Hibiscus. This is kind of calling my name as well. I like these bright ass colors. I like them. I do. And they the mattes feel pretty buttery. I'm not gonna say more buttery than like, you know, Pat McGrath or the Natasha Denona, but I'm gonna say they're pretty in line with the same type of texture. There's that one right there, Hibiscus. And then next we have the last row, and this one is gonna be called Clear Blue. I'm trying to just talk while I distract you. While I try to get this stuff off my fingers. Try to be distracting. I know. Just look at my tattoos or something, okay? All right. This one is really light. So this is called Clear Blue right here. And I do know that the Fancy Face, she said that, now this one feels the most buttery out of all of them so far. And it has a really cute embossment of a hummingbird. Can you see that right there? Let me try to hold it properly. Do your job, cat. So if you can see right there, it has a really nice hummingbird. That probably because it's called the Hummingbird palette. That's why. Makes sense. Did I say that in the beginning? Probably not. But it's okay. Anyway, I do know that when I watched her talk about this palette, she was saying how she is from Jamaica, and that is how they have, like, she incorporated their hummingbird and all of the like beautiful tones of, you know, the sky and the, you know what I'm trying to say? Those tones are in this palette. Okay. All right. So I loved her story. She was saying how the sky, there are clear waters, I think. Not the sky, but her clear waters. That's why it's called Clear Blue. I'm going to get a little bit more just to kind of give it its justice right there, you know? Okay. And then we have Blue Fields, which is another shimmery shade. Kind of goes with the matte blue right there. So see, there was the matte blue. All right, looking nice, looking good. And then last but not least, really catches my eye. This one's called Fancy right here. And of course, because it's for Miss Fancy Face. So this looks kind of like an iridescent pinkish. I think she said when she was applying it that it has like a shift to it. Kind of like a shift, okay? All right. Let's take a look. And it does kind of have a shift. So it kind of goes like pinky to almost like you see like a green in it, kind of. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So those are all the shades right there, you guys. They swatch pretty well. We're going to try at least 2 or maybe 3 on the eyes right now. I don't want to take too much time because we know how we do. I start with one little look and then I keep on blending and blending and blending. And by the time you know, it's 4 in the morning and I got to go to work. So yeah, let's not do that today. Nelly, OMG, wow. I hope you like them, Nelly. All right, so what I'm going to do for her, I do know that the young lady who sent this to me, she does not really experiment with color too much. I know that. So yeah, I'm not putting her on blast because we're not saying her name. So you don't know who she is. But she does not experiment with color too much, and she doesn't really use bold colors too much. So what I think I will do is put a bold color on the lids and kind of like just blend it up a little bit. And then I'll put one of the shimmers on top to show you not to be afraid of color. Okay, all right, let's take a drink because I'm parched. I've been talking too much. I've been talking for 15 minutes already. All right, you guys, boy, how time flies. In case you guys are wondering, on my lids right now, all I have on there is the this Vive eye wand right here. This was new. I was going to do a video on it, but I might as well just tell you what I have, right? And it's just an eyeshadow wand. So it's kind of like you can put it down as a base if you like. I was going to use my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, which is my go-to whenever I do my eyeshadow looks. I know that if I use the MAC Paint Pot, that's going to be the true look because it never fails me. I mean, it's like, what? That guy's like 30 years old already. MAC, I mean, it's okay. They work. If it works, don't fix it. Just stick to what you know. But I wanted to try this Vive, so I don't even take my own advice. All I'm doing right now is just tapping out the crease that has formed within all my talking. All my talking has made creases on my eyes. But anyway, so yeah, it's just the Vive eye wand that I have on there. On the face right now, all I have is just a little bit of primer, a little bit of that Tarte Glotion, whatever it was called, that came in our BoxyCharm. I do use the products, you guys. I don't just open them, I use them. Then I have Danessa Myricks just right over here. That's going to be this guy right here. Hi, how are you? I love Danessa Myricks stuff. It's just so nice. It blends out like a dream. And that's it. We're going to stop talking about that. We're going to get to this. So let me get one of my not clean, but okay brushes. Because why would I ever be prepared? I just don't. I mean, I don't know. It's like the theme of my channel to not be prepared for anything, ever. So don't expect it. So yeah, this brush isn't too clean, but it's okay. It's going to work. We're going to go with it. Let's go into, we want to go into, let's see here. Let's try to stay in the realm of what we got going on. And I think I was going to do, initially I was going to do this deep purple one right here, the Star Apple, which was that first shade right here. And I was going to pop that down on the lid, but I think what I might do instead is kind of stick with like maybe a monochrome look and go with the red right here. Blending, blending, blending. I know, see, my husband knows. He knows that I blend like a fool. So I'm going to go ahead and go into this guy right here, the Hibiscus, and we're just going to get our brush, and that is very pigmented. She is pigmented to the gods. Look at her. Wow, there's a lot on there. Okay, and you will see that there is fallout. So take a good look in here. Fallout means that there's a little bit of kickback in, from the shadow. Do you see that? So that's why it's not too hardly pressed. It's a little softly pressed. And that's why they feel so soft. Yeah. We're learning something. Tap off the excess because we don't want it falling all over the face. Especially right now with all this sticky glotion I have going on. And we're going to use our nice little Hummingbird. Nice mirror. I mean, if all else fails, at least you have a mirror. That's all I can say. Find the silver lining. And we're going to pop this right here on the lid. I'm going to get a little bit more. A little bit more. I want to try to do an easy look that does not take too much time. And the goal right now is just to lay the shade down. We're not trying to blend anything right now. We're just laying it down so we have a nice solid color. See how I'm doing that? And I'm doing it in patting motions, just because when you do patting motions, normally you can get more payoff than if you swipe. Sometimes if you swipe and swipe and swipe, you just keep on taking the color away instead of depositing it down. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay, so I got the color down. Go on this side, do the same thing on this side. And you don't have to put this much. If you want like a lighter tone of it, a lighter shade of the one color, just don't deposit so much. That's it. It's very easy. But I want a lot of it. I want some pigment. I want the bam in your face because that's how I roll. And I also want my subscribers to see that you don't have to be afraid of color. You just don't have to put it all over the lid, all over, you know, the entire area. You don't have to do that. You can if you want. It's makeup, you guys. It washes right off, I swear. Unless you're using glue. Well, then good luck. It's going to take you a few days. I encourage everybody to try things out, see what works for you. If it's not your jam, well, then just don't do it, you know? Just do something else. Just use some shimmer instead of, you know, the deep matte shades. And you can do that. You don't need a matte shade down first. You can use any of those shimmers, swipe it on, even with your finger, and go out the door and have a good day. That's all that matters, having a good day. Okay, so now that we have the shade placed down, and it looks, it's about the right amount of pigment that I want. I'm gonna get another brush. It's probably not gonna be clean. It probably won't be because I'm just dirty. I don't know. It takes a long time to clean your brushes, you guys. It takes a long time. Then you do it, and then you use them again the next day, and then they're all dirty again. So yeah, I don't have time to clean them all right now, as I say, while I'm still trying to clean it. Okay, so you get another brush with nothing on it. As you can see, there's nothing on it. See this? Nothing. It's just stained. Nothing on it. And we're going to lightly just go over the edges because we don't want them to look so crazy, okay? So just going to go over the edges. We're not putting any more shadow on. We're just using what we have and just making little small buffing motions. And how do you buff something? Circular motions. Do you ever buff a car? No one does that anymore, I know. But if you ever did, you know what I'm talking about. Wax on, wax off. Karate Kid. Watch the movie. You'll see what I'm saying. Now, as you can see, as I'm buffing this out, not adding any color, it's just kind of lightly bringing it upwards, okay? Again, we're not adding more. It's just using what's on the eye and just buffing it around in little circles. So you kind of go back and forth between circles and your windshield wiper. Everybody hears it. Circles, windshield wiper. We know. We know. Now, me personally, my favorite thing to do is to blow it out. Like, I won't stop here. I'll keep going and going like the Energizer Bunny. I just keep going. And I'll go all the way out here. And that's my aesthetic. That's what I like to do. But for my subscriber who's watching, I'm going to do a simple look so she can just do this for herself. And she don't have to look like Kat. She can just, you know, do what she wants to do and put your own spin on it. I'm just showing you how you can use one shade and it can be a bright shade and you don't have to be afraid of it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to get all the way in the inner corner. And we're just making small buffing circular motions. That's all. And if you ever feel like you've lost some of your pigment, you just go back to the first brush, this guy right here, and you just pack on a little bit more. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get just a tiny bit, because this is what I do. I take forever. Okay, that's what I do. But I'm gonna get a little bit more on the brush and just kind of one more time hit the center area. Just because I want that center area to be nice and deep hibiscus. That's what it's called. Or you call it? Is it? That's what it's called. Just making sure. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get just a little tiny bit, the tiniest bit of that clear blue right here. And I'm going to put a little bit on that brush. Just tiny. Look at that. Look, it's ever so lightly. It's ever so lightly. I'm going to even dust that off. And I'm just going to slightly go over the very tippy tops of what we just blended. Just like that. Barely anything. Barely anything. Just because I want to have like a nice blend. That shade is light enough that you can just do a nice little over the top blend with it. And it kind of just helps soften everything down. You see how it just kind of softened it down? That's what it did. So that's all we do with that. Just ever so slightly. And just soften that down. Okay, so now super duper easy. We already got it nice and soft. We got it nice and blended really quick. I'm going to go ahead and add a shimmer. Let's see, which one do we want to use? I mean, I want to go a little crazy and I want to kind of use this guy right here. But maybe sticking with the theme, I'll just use the Fancy Face shade, which was this shade right here, because it does have that shift to it. And I'm going to just use my finger. Good old wrinkly finger. Yeah. It's like dehydrated. I don't know why my fingers are dehydrated. I know I need water. I know why. I just ignore it. I ignore the truth. And I drink tea instead. Yeah. Tea is the worst when you need water. So now I have that shimmer shade right there. And I'm going to just pop it right here in the center of the lid. And I like it so much, I'm going to go ahead and take it across the whole lid. I was going to just do the center pop, but why do that when you can do more? Just do more, you know? But it's not that bad because we're just using the finger. And look how easy that is, you guys. Really easy look. One shade really is all we needed, but I just wanted to kind of buff the little edge out. So I used 2 shades and then like a little shimmer topper. And that's it, you're done. See how that looks? Are we liking it? Are we loving it? Do we want more of it? I do. I think it's nice. This is a really nice palette. I was gonna go dark, like I said, with the purple, but I think this looks good. Don't you agree? I hope whoever's watching out there, I hope this is helpful for you, and I hope it helps you to see that you don't have to be afraid of color. You can use color as bold as you want or as minimal as you want. So I'm just making sure to cover all of the lid. I'm not going up with it. I'm just covering all of the lid. You can go up with it if you want. I'm just doing this simple look just to show the subscriber out there. Well, all of you subscribers out there. But I know this one particular person, she just wants to be able to get a decent look with a nice bright shade. And there we go. All right, now you can leave it like this if you like. You don't have to do anything on the bottom. But if you want to do something on the bottom, you're more than welcome to. Let's see what I'm going to do. I'm going to do just a little bit, just a little bit. I promise. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm going to get another dirty AF brush. Yes, I know. I'm looking for the cleanest dirty brush that I have. Does it make any sense? Probably not, but I'm looking for one. Let's see. How are you guys? Are you okay? You got a lot of something on you, don't you? Well, let's just clean you right up. Okay. I'm going to get this smaller shader brush right here. And I think I'm going to go into, I don't want to deepen the look too much because I'm going to put some eyeliner. So I think all I'm going to do is go into maybe, these are pretty deep shades though. What do we want to do? I think I'm going to use just a slight amount of the red right here, the red hills. And I'm just going to make kind of like a really small line under there, just to give a little bit of color. These are very pigmented, so be aware. Just to give a little color underneath. See, just a little bit. Same thing on the other side. Okay, and then since I don't really have another shade in here to lighten anything, it's kind of hard to buff it out when you don't have many shades to go to. You know what I'm saying? You feel me on that? So I'm going to try to get a little bit of that blue on the same brush. I'm just kind of wiping it off on my skin because my skin is my palette. That's why. I'm so lazy. I don't have anything up here. Everything's in the kitchen or my bedroom. Nothing's in my beauty room. Why do I film in here? Who knows? So it's going to go back with a little bit of that blue. Just to soften the edge down a little bit. That's all. Nothing crazy. And again, you don't even have to do anything under the bottom if you don't want to. I'm just trying to give you some options. All I'm doing is just getting a little bit of that same blue, that clear blue. It's the lightest shade in there. And I'm just buffing underneath. And I kind of meet it up to the top of what we already had. And just have a nice little cohesive look going on. Okay, all right. So what we're going to do next is get our nice trusty liner. One more hint for you. You can always get one of these really bright shades like this one right here. And you can always pop it right in the inner corner right there and just bring it up. That's all you have to do. If I do that right now, I'm gonna look a little nuts. So I'm not gonna do that right now, but I might do it later. So yeah, again, I'm just trying to make a quick tutorial for you guys, something you can do at home. Thank you, Nelly. Oh, he's always so nice. I'm using the Huda Beauty Life Liner. This is a very precise, thin brush, but when you're not careful and you just slam it in the cap, you ruin the bristles. You see what I did there? How did I do that? I don't know. Moving on. So I'm just gonna make a nice thin line here. I'm not going to bother putting lashes on today because that will take another 5-10 minutes. We don't have that. We're hurrying up. See how thin that line is? Same thing on the other side. This is a great liner. I have a child talking to me while I'm live. She's got issues. You do know that I'm live, right? You do know people are watching. So we're gonna have a guest appearance really fast. Hurry up. She wants to show her makeup off today. Oh my goodness, look. And here's the pop of color on the, come here, you want to be in the show. Here's the show, ready? The pop of color, look, of the inner corner. No, move the hand. See the inner corners there? She put a lot on, she did. But that is what I'm talking about when I say put a pop of color in there. Oh, you're done? You're out now? Yeah. Okay, that's what I meant, okay guys? See, that's my daughter. She wants to be in everything. I can't have anything to myself. Nothing. All right, so let's see here. Almost done. But she did do a cute look. She's trying out her lashes. Now, what I want to do here on the edge, I like a wing. So you don't have to. You can do just what I just did. Just line the top to give you a little bit of dimension, a little bit of some darkness in there. And then go ahead and put your lashes on if you like, or just, you know, put your mascara on. You can stop here. I don't stop here. I just don't. So I like to wing it out. So I'm going to go ahead and do my wing, and I'm going to show you what I do. So I start from the inner corner, the outer corner right here, and I'm going to flick it out, okay? Okay, yeah, okay. We're getting there. All right, then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to bring it back in, okay? So you flick it out just to come right back in. See that? Now, if you want it to be like decorative, and artistic, you can leave that open. And you can actually make a second flick, which is what I like to do sometimes, and have like a little fire sign out there. But I'm going to fill it in today, but I'm just showing you what you can do. You can make these little designs if you like, especially with this very precise brush that I ruined it, you guys. I really did a number on that guy. Don't slam it in the cap, okay? Just take my advice. Don't do it. And it still works really well, even though I broke some bristles. It's okay. Not a big deal. Then you just kind of color the rest of it in. And there you go. Again, you don't have to do wings if you don't want to. I'm a wing kind of gal. That's just how I roll. And then for a little extra something, something, I know I'm extra. That's me. I do a second little baby flick out. Just a little baby flick, see? Just to give a little something, something. That's all we need. I know I make it sound like it's really easy, and then I keep on going and going and going. It is what it is. Now we're gonna go ahead and throw some mascara on. Which one do I wanna use today, you guys? I don't know. I just don't know. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and try this Ilia one. I wasn't too fond of it because I didn't really like the brush. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like the brush. And did I show you guys that the other one was different? Because I bought this by accident. This was not done on purpose. This was an accident. I was trying to buy the other Ilia one. And I'm going to show you the difference in case I didn't show you before. I'm going to show you now. This is the one I meant to buy. This is the baby one. This guy really gets in there. He has these bristles that are very, very distinct. You see these bristles? They mean business, okay? So one side is kind of like straight. This side right here is kind of straight, and they kind of just come out. And this side kind of goes in. But they're very pointy AF. But they actually comb through very nice. That's why I wanted to go ahead and buy the full size of this guy, right? And did I do that? No, I didn't. I bought the wrong guy. So this guy right here does not have those kind of bristles. He just has normal, big, huge, fat bristles, okay? Nothing special about him. So I'm a little disturbed with myself for not paying attention when you shop online at 3 in the morning. Don't do it. Just wait till regular hours when you can actually see and your brain is functioning. Don't buy shit at 3 in the morning. Just saying. All right, enough ranting about that. We're going to go ahead and just pop this baby in here. And Ilia is still a good brand. Nothing wrong with the brand. I didn't want this one. And that's all I can say about it. I already cried. I don't need to cry anymore. And these wands are so fat that if I'm not holding my lid with my other thumb, which I can't do obviously when I'm holding a mirror, because I don't have a third arm. I'm gonna be quiet. But since I can't do that, I have to be very, very careful how I place this brush on my eyeball, because if I'm not careful, I'm gonna go right up there. You know what I mean? Right up there. You guys do that, you know? Don't act like you don't. So I prefer the smaller brushes. That's just me. That's just how I like it. Also, the smaller brushes get my outer little hairs much better. And my little inner hairs much better. I'm afraid to go in there because I have a nose. You know what I mean? There's a nose there. So you hit it, obviously. And if you guys are noticing, I like to turn my mascara wand whilst I am coating them because that kind of helps get the root all the way to the top. Sometimes I get a little wiggle wiggle. Sometimes I don't. I'm not always in the wiggle mood. Now, if I threw on some lashes, it would really make this eye look stand out even more. But I don't want to. That's all. It's about as good as it's going to get right now, you guys. I don't want to do too much and then smash into my nose and cause an accident while we're live. Because it'll happen. This wand will make it happen. Then we're going to put a little bit on the bottom. And again, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. I'm a little scared of this wand, so I'm just kind of going at an angle here. Alrighty, so let me know what you guys think. I will tell you my honest opinion about this palette. It actually blended out really nice. I had no issue putting that pigment down. As you can see, I had no problem with patchiness. I had no problem with anything. So Oden's Eye seems to be a pretty good brand. If you guys have used it before, let me know. I'm always late to the game. You know, I'm not always right on top of what everybody's coming out with because there's a lot of stuff, you guys. Like ColourPop, they put out stuff like daily. You cannot keep up with them. Not even if you tried. I mean, I'm not like, you know, royalty. I don't have that kind of funds. But a lot of these brands, they don't hold on to one style very long. They just pump out stuff left and right, and you know, you just can't keep up. And there's so many brands, new brands popping out. So many influencers are coming out with brands. You know, famous people, movie stars coming out with brands. Some of them are really good. Some of them it's like, why are you doing it? Others are like amazing. You know, like Fenty. Man, Rihanna, she took it and she just ran with it. And she's good. So it comes out good. But, you know, like everybody wants to be in makeup all of a sudden. Why? Why when I start wanting to be in makeup, everybody wants to be in makeup, you know? Now when I start my brand, nobody's going to care about it. It's all been done already. Poor cat. I know, I make it all about me, right? It's funny. It's about me. It's my channel. All right, you guys, here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really try to do something simple, yet still stylish and still nice with a few pops of color in there. Let you see how you can work with some shimmer. I chose the shimmer that was more matching towards this shade just because I wanted to have like a monochromatic look going on. And I hope you guys liked it. I mean, I talked for 43 minutes. It's a long time to do one little simple look. I know. That's this channel. Welcome here. Have you subscribed yet? That's like a great segue into subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, why not? I mean, look how pretty this came out. I talk a lot too. So just go ahead and subscribe. This way you have like white noise playing in the background when you're watching something that you really want to watch. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. One more time, I'm just going to kind of be quiet for just 1 second. That's all I can do is a second. And I'm going to close my eyes and let you take a good look into what we just did. Okay? Are you ready? Here it comes. That's it. That's all you get. Okay, guys. Join me back, I guess, next week. I'm not going to say what day. Normally, I like to do on Sundays. It didn't work out. You know, last Sunday, I'm so sorry. I did it on this Sunday, okay? So you can't hate on me too much. But I cannot promise you what day I'm going to come out because I just don't know. And I don't want to be a liar, okay? But it will be at some point next week, okay? I'll make time for you guys. I love you guys. This is what I love to do. But my job is just, it's just my job now. That's all I can say about that one. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have ideas, if you have anything you want to see, please let me down. That's what happens here. Have you subscribed yet? You really should. Let me know down in the comments down below if there's something you want to see. I am going to have another Me Flicks coming out. I don't want to tell you what it is. I kind of want to, but then I don't. Because if you don't like it, then you're going to tell me you don't like it. And then I already watched it all. And I already got all the notes in my head. I have to rewatch something else. So I don't think I should tell you what it is. But I got another one coming up. Okay? You like that? I hope you did. Have a great night, you guys. Love you. And as always, 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 what do we say on this channel? Be kind. I know I was waiting for you to tell me, like, if you're all going to type it out, you know, and I'll say it at one time. But everybody out there just failed because nobody said anything. But yes, we're going to be kind no matter what, no matter where you are. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to be kind. It definitely doesn't cost anything to smile. I mean, if it costs you something to smile, then you've got muscle problems, you know. I mean, it's real easy. Just, that's all you got to do, you know, just that's all you got to do. Smile at somebody. You know, don't be weird though. Don't make it a creepy smile. You know, just smile nice and let someone have a good day because you don't know how their day is going. So don't yell at your waitress. Don't throw papers at her. Don't get like your napkin and wad it up and throw it to try to get their attention. Don't do that. That's not nice. Okay, so be kind. Be kind and treat others the way you want to be treated. Okay, you guys. Nelly, amazing eyeshadow. Thank you, Nelly. It is. It's a great palette, great eyeshadow palette. Thank you to the subscriber that sent it to me. I hope I did it justice. I hope this is what you wanted to see. If it wasn't what you wanted to see, I'm sorry. That's all I can say. Okay, next time be more specific. All right, love you guys. Talk to y'all later. See you next week. Bye, Nelly. Bye, everybody. Bye. Off we go. Sayonara.